Sock and cereal chaos. So, last weekend, I went over to my brother's place because he invited me for a life-changing brunch. Now, my brother's always been a little eccentric. He once spent 3 months living on nothing but celery and existential podcasts, but I figured, hey, free food. When I walked in, though, I immediately noticed something was off. The entire apartment was empty. No couch, no TV, not even a rug. Just my brother, sitting cross-legged on the floor with a single plate and spoon in front of him. I asked him if he was moving out or if he'd been robbed, and he just grinned and said, "No, man, I'm a minimalist now. I only keep what's essential." Apparently, essential means 1 spoon, 1 plate, and, bizarrely, 1 sock. Not 1 pair. Just 1. I tried not to stare, but it's hard to ignore someone who looks like they got halfway through getting dressed and gave up in the name of philosophy. He started making us cereal, since everything else had been decluttered, but when it was time to eat, he handed me the spoon and said, "Go ahead, I'll eat after." I told him I didn't mind waiting, but he insisted, so I reluctantly dug into my cereal while he watched like I was performing some ancient ritual. When I finished, I handed him the spoon, expecting him to just go for it. But no, he carefully put the plate on the floor, stuck his foot in the single sock, and started scooping up Cheerios with his toes. I was too shocked to say anything, but he seemed totally unfazed, like this was an everyday occurrence. He even tried to make conversation about the purity of single sock living between bites. At this point, I had so many questions, but the only one I managed to ask was, why the sock? He looked at me, shrugged, and said, "Well, you know what they say, minimalism is about putting your best foot forward."